Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another vlog. We are low-key. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Anyway, I showered last night, and I love a nighttime shower because I can let my hair air dry overnight. I so desperately needed to wash my hair that when I got out of that shower, I felt like a new woman. So I'm just glad that my hair is clean, even though it looks crazy. Also, if you can smell my peanut butter breath, I'm eating peanut butter toast. I feel like I grew up on peanut butter toast and cheese toast. And I'm just now remembering, like, how did my mom make cheese toast? Because the cheese was always like slightly melted onto it, but the bread was toasted. So I'm like, did she toast the bread, then put the like Kraft single on top and then microwave it? Or did the cheese just like melt from the warmth of the toast? I've got to ask her. I haven't had that in my adult life. More toast is done. I feel like in my adult life, I forget about cheese toast and I haven't eaten peanut butter toast in a long time. So that's what I'm eating. I'm making some toast for Genevieve here too, but yeah. It's so good though. And I always feel like if I'm, you know, when you wake up and you're like crazy hungry, it is like the perfect thing to quickly like satisfy that. I love peanut butter toast, y'all. Can you tell? All right, we've got her little breakfast, just like half a piece of toast, some raspberries, and some of this yogurt. Actually, if you saw my grocery haul last week, I shared that I bought these and she's never had them. So we're going to see if she likes them. Go, baby girl. Good job. Thank you. You're welcome. I did want to take a second to let you know that this video is very kindly sponsored by Thrive Market. We'll talk about it in just a little bit. So kind of a crazy story. Hold on, my mouth is dry. Yesterday, Tyler was on a run and found a stray dog. And he was actually on a run with our friend Ben. Oh, that is so funny. Whoops. There you go. I hadn't taken the lid off of her yogurt. So they found this stray dog and it was a puppy. It is so cute. We've discovered it's a little Rottweiler. And long story short, they asked around the area they were in and like everyone's like, no. And so they were like, well, we can't leave this dog. Like it was trying to run towards the road and it clearly didn't know. Like, again, it was a really young puppy. So they were all dog people. So they were like, we can't just leave this dog. So they took it with them. Literally our friend Ben like fashioned a makeshift leash out of his shirt to be able to walk her to their house. Anyway, fast forward to today. That was yesterday. Fast forward to today and we still have this dog. We have posted everywhere. Tyler ended up taking her to the vet to see if she was chipped. She's not chipped. She had a collar, but it had no identification on it. I'm like, oh my gosh. So we know she's not like a stray. Someone owned her and she is literally the sweetest dog. She's with Tyler right now. He's working at our workspace. So that's nice. So we can have some time, you know, without the dog here, but we don't really know what to do. And we have a connection actually through our friend Ben. His sister does a lot of work with rehoming dogs. So we're not going to be stuck with the dog if we don't want to be, but it's also like, this is like the sweetest dog ever. And it makes me sad that it seems that no one's looking for her because like for our city, we have posted on every board on Facebook, like when you just Google lost dogs and our city name, we've posted on everything there. We've been combing through like the lost dogs pages to see if anyone has posted about losing the dog. Nothing. So many people have shared our posts on Facebook. Like it's wild to me that nearly 24 hours later, but that no one, you know what I mean? Like I know when we've lost Pinocchio once, I was sobbing and we were like combing through the internet, searching everywhere. So my fear is that someone just let her go and is not looking for her, and that makes my freaking puppy loving heart so sad. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you apprised of the situation, but it's just interesting. But like, luckily, Pinocchio and this dog get along really well. We don't know the girl's name. It's a little girl, we don't know her name, so we've just been calling her like Princess and Sweetie, and we don't know what to call her. We literally have furniture all over our house right now because on the day yesterday that we found a stray dog, we of course also had gotten our carpets like actually professionally cleaned and they needed it. So I'm like, of course, now we've got a dog that might have accidents and all this stuff, but oh well. That is Murphy's Law. Alrighty, we are watching Snow White and eating some snacks and doing some laundry. It always feels good. We have needed to do laundry really badly. And I had like leftover clean clothes that I hadn't folded yet. So it's nice to get that done too. So I was just about to fold this and I wanted to show you, I have a new favorite sports bra and they're from Target. What's the actual brand? The brand is All in Motion. I was gonna say I sized up. I feel like a medium in sports bras is actually like probably my normal size. But I have it in black and then I fell in love with how comfortable it was. And so I bought it in like this like bright kind of neon orangey pink color. I need to see if they have other colors because honestly, I need to replace a lot of mine that I've had for a couple years that are just worn out. These are just comfy because they're extra stretchy. They still have a little bit of padding. I think if you're like super duper chesty, it might not be enough for you. This has been perfect. I don't feel like I'm like running myself out of it, you know what I mean? And yeah, I've just really been digging it. This is what the back looks like. super stretchy, super comfy. So I wanted to mention it because I think maybe they're newer. They're newer to me. I don't know if they're new to Target, but I mean, these are just like super comfy. And honestly, I've tried on a lot of like higher end like Lululemon ones, but I've never bought them because I feel like ones like this feel just as comfortable. So yeah, I'll link it below. So doing some leftovers for lunch just because it sounded so good. And it was spaghetti, and then I used Rayo's marinara sauce, which is my favorite spaghetti sauce. It's pricier. You can get it cheaper at Costco. But we also use like some sausage in there and it's so good. I wanted to mention this bad boy because I use it all of the time so that like undoubtedly this will pop and splatter and get all over the microwave. This I got at the Dollar Tree and it prevents it. And I did not know these existed until adulthood. I remember seeing like my mother-in-law now using these and I was like, wait, what? I literally did not know they existed and it is so awesome. So I've realized when I buy like strawberries or grapes specifically, if I don't take the time to rinse them and just like cut them up, I won't eat them as quickly. I feel like that's true for Tyler too. Genevieve, I mean, we'll grab a couple out and cut off the stem for and it's no big deal. But like for me, if it's ready to go, I'll eat it. If it's not, I'm like, I'll grab something else. You know what I mean? So just took the time to do that. I might do our grapes as well, but these strawberries are like perfectly ripe. So it is beautiful outside. So we're currently out here playing with her like kinetic sand. So I had this genius idea to use these gems that we bought on Amazon a long time ago. I'm pretty sure I can find a link. We're burying them in the sand and then we're digging them out with our little shovel, with these little paintbrush things, kind of dusting them off like archaeologists. It's actually been weirdly fun. So different day. Actually we're going, well, I'm going to say camping. We're not really camping. We're going to visit some of Tyler's family who like are actually camping, but it's like 45 minutes away. So we're just going down for the day to grill out with them, play games, hang out. So that'll be nice. So probably not going to vlog the day, but just wanted to fill you in on what's going on. I'm excited. We're going to pack. It's kind of one of those days that might rain. So I'm planning on bringing like cards, like maybe Bananagrams, one of our favorite games. I love that game so much. And then like some things for Genevieve to play with her cousin, those little magnet tiles she's obsessed with. We're going to bring maybe like her little kinetic sand I showed you earlier, just because those are easy to like shut up and just stick into the car. And then if it is raining and they're like in the RVs, they can play with that and stuff. So yeah, that's what we'll be up to today. Hopefully it doesn't rain. Alrighty, so we just got out of church and we're heading to a quick brunch this morning. Hopefully eating outside because it's like 75 and sunny. I'm like, it's like San Diego weather, but we live in the Midwest.
I don't know if this is a church.
Huh. We were trying to figure out if the place we were going is like actually a chain or not. I think on their site, not that it matters, we were just curious.
Oh yeah, they do have more. Because I thought, okay, doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah. I was very curious.
Oh my gosh, you got an omelet. What'd you get?
A croque madame.
A croque madame.
But it has Spam on it. So
Spam? Well, this is like a kind of Hawaiian themed. I'm pretty sure Spam is pretty big there. Looks good. Yum, yum, yum. All right, so there was a Bath & Body Works like next to where we were eating, so we just popped in. They have like $10 off candles, but look at this candle holder. Isn't this so cute? I'm thinking about it. Oh, we're all mesmerized by these. They're so pretty. It's too much, but I like looking at it.
Pineapple's the like sign for hospitality too.
Oh, that's sweet. All right, we got some of our car things. We've got one of the one of the pumpkin apple scents. What do you have?
Bourbon. It smells pretty good. Mostly I'm buying it because of the name.
It does actually smell really good. This is like, oh my gosh, heaven. Leaves is definitely my favorite. So we're probably gonna get one of those. But yeah, they're like $10 off today. All right, so Tyler just grabbed Gigi. They're playing upstairs because I wanted to show you guys what I got from, where's the box? Thrive Market this time. Thrive Market is where we typically buy our pantry staples, our favorite organic snacks, and we always discover new favorites as well. So I wanted to show you guys what we got this time. And as I mentioned, this video is kindly sponsored by Thrive Market. So here is what we got this time. I got some snacks. We've got some staples we use for cooking that we were out of. So we have fallen in love with Thrive Market over the past few years of using it because you get members only prices on a lot of our favorite organic brands. Thrive Market works directly with the different brands, so they're getting the best prices. And we've seen time and time again that we really do save so much money in every order when we use Thrive Market. I'll pop on the screen right there how much we saved this time. Sometimes we'll save $30, sometimes we save like $75. Like, it's crazy. I really like that Thrive Market has so many different options on there. I feel like it's really easy to navigate on the Thrive Market website for different diets that you may be following for one reason or another, whether it's keto or gluten-free or non-GMO or organic, paleo. They literally have so many options for so many different things, and it's really easy to organize by those different values, which I think is cool. So this is newer to me. This is the Thrive Market grain-free tortilla chips. Seeing that these were zesty lime, I kind of want to try them. Oh my gosh, they smell so good. The lime flavor is very light, so if you're someone that doesn't want, like, you know how some tortilla chips have a lot of lime flavor? This is very light. This is another one. We tried another flavor from this brand. It's Kapop Super Grains. These are their kettle puffs, but it's sweet and salty. I was like, do I open another bag? But I think I opened another bag. This says it's free from gluten, corn, and dairy, nothing artificial. It has that sweet but the salty. It really is like that kettle flavor, but more of like a puff like that. So a quick breakfast option. I have been on an oatmeal kick right now, and so this is the Purely Elizabeth Classic Cinnamon Oatmeal. It's like the packets where you just put boiling water or hot water with it, or you can microwave it. So I also got, I think this is a newer brand on the site. This is Lesser Evil. They're mini cookies. It's fudge brownie, gluten-free, keto. I don't follow a gluten-free diet at all, but my mom does. And so she's over here at least once a week helping watch Genevieve while we work. So I like to have some options for her. But of course we eat these too. It is like the most beautiful day outside right now. And so Pinocchio, you've been spending all your time outside. Mr. Waggly Tail's like, yeah, I smelled snacks. I smelled snacks. I also got this multi-pack of the Zelly Organic Fruit Gel for Genevieve. It says there's no added sugar. It's squeezed with Aloha. It's got antioxidants and vitamin D, and there's like blueberry grape flavor, strawberry pear, just something different for Genevieve to snack on throughout the day. She is a very picky eater, and I continued to tell myself before I had a kid that I was like, my kids aren't going to be picky. She could not be pickier. Luckily, she tends to like things in packet form, so that's one way she can get like vitamins and minerals. So some staples we were totally out of. We really needed some sea salt. I love getting the Mediterranean sea salt from Thrive Market. Then I can just refill the salt container I already used. I can just reuse that one. So that is perfect. And then I also got the organic long grain brown rice. Same thing, we refill a container, so it's nice to have this. Oh, well, most importantly, every time we place an order from Thrive Market, we always get at least one thing of coffee. Regeneratively grown organic coffee, their breakfast blend. This is the one we get more often. I just like breakfast blends in general, and this one's really good. So we also got panko breadcrumbs. We use this in various recipes. And then we also got grapeseed oil. My husband uses this more than I do, but he was like, we're out. I'm like, no problem. So he added it to the cart. So another thing I love is that orders over $49 ship for free, which is awesome because then my husband and I will just add things to our Thrive Market cart on the app on our phone. And then once we get to that threshold is usually when we'll kind of wrap it up and place the order. They deliver with carbon neutral shipping from their zero waste warehouses. Plus, I think it's really cool that they have their Thrive Gives initiative where for every paid membership, they gift a membership to a family in need. So they have two different membership models. They have the monthly membership that breaks down to $9.95 a month, and then they have the annual one where when you break it down turns out to be $5 a month. That's the one we've done for the past few years because we save way more than the $5 that we spend on the monthly membership, that it's absolutely worth it. Plus they have more than just food and snacks. They have baby items. I've bought so many bath products on there, beauty items, makeup. They have household things, pet things. They have so much on there. So if you want to get 25% off your first order plus a free gift, you can go to thrivemarket.com/Jessica Braun. I'll have that link in the top of the description box as well if you'd like to check it out. Thank you again, Thrive Market, for sponsoring this portion of the video. I feel like the aftertaste of these lime tortilla chips is really good too. So I realized I never finished telling you guys about what happened with that sweet stray dog we found, because this has been an amalgamation of a couple of days here. So basically what happened was, we kept her for 2 nights. She was so sweet other than having accidents in the house because she was not housebroken yet. She was literally like the sweetest dog ever. But we were like, we can't have another dog. Like, it's just not going to happen. It's not in the cards. And so we asked tons of people we knew, but the good news was, and I think I mentioned this earlier, our best friend's sister happens to run like a dog fostering agency. I don't really know what to call it. So future Jessie popping in to try to explain this better. Basically, the idea behind, from what I understand, is that they're trying to keep dogs out of shelters. So it wasn't a shelter that we were giving the dog over to, although that is typically what would happen. It just so happened that we knew this woman, you know what I mean? So I know that there's like, I think a 2-week wait or something like that she was telling us about before like someone could like actually adopt the dog, because you kind of give that time for if the owner does come forward. So I still don't know. I mean, obviously the 2 weeks haven't passed yet, so we'll see what actually happens. I'm just glad that for now the dog is in very good hands. And Tyler even got a little video of her playing with some other dogs there. So we did all that we could, and so I feel good about that. We already miss her though. She really was sweet, but it was frustrating because we'd literally just gotten our carpets cleaned and she kept having accidents everywhere. Tyler is gonna get out our fall decorations, and today's the day, baby. I didn't mention this earlier in the vlog that we were gonna decorate for fall in this one because I wasn't sure if we would, but honestly, it's Labor Day when I'm filming this, and it's kind of the perfect time. We both took the day off, we're home, and the house is like decently clean. Well, you know, it's clean, there's just toys everywhere. That's always though. Actually, the kitchen looks really clean. Let me show you. The kitchen is nice and clean though, so that is a really good feeling. So decorating for fall is definitely on the docket. Also, you had better believe we've got one of our new leaves candles from Bath & Body Works burning, and the entire house smells so freaking amazing. If you've never smelled leaves, it's a scent they've had forever. It's been my favorite for years. I appreciate that it's not like pumpkin-y. It's kind of spicy, but not Christmas spicy. I don't really know how to explain it, but I love it. My husband loves it. Every time we've been burning this smell, like in the past, people that come over love it. It's just a really pleasing scent. But I do have the rest of the Bath & Body Works stuff. I think I'm gonna do a separate little fun impromptu haul video on that. I wasn't going to do a separate one, but I thought about it and I was like, I have not done one of those in years, and that might be fun. So if that's up, you can check it out. I think that'll probably go up before this vlog does. Since I know I'll probably get questions, the lip product that I'm wearing is this L'Oreal. It's like their shiny lip stains. This is one of my, if not my favorite drugstore lip line, because it's a stain, but it stays like glossy. It's really weird, y'all, but it lasts all day. So this is a new shade I picked up called Be Outstanding. It's number 302. Sorry, I'm out of breath, hold on. Anyway, it's so pretty. It's like pink, but it's a little bit deeper, but it's not crazy bright. Like, I feel like it's a very bold, but not offensively bold. I mean, who's getting offended by bold lips? But you know what I mean. I just feel like it's a really pretty color. So I wanted to share that because I kept saying in videos I wanted to buy more shades, and I finally did. And this is like my new favorite. Oh my gosh. All right, we've got some of our fall stuff out. We've got our totes. We used to, for the longest time, just have these 2 totes. We finally got a third because we like had some outside little things that were just a little bit big. Anyway, we just wrangled them in there. But it's so exciting getting all of this set up. We have finally started, we have a lot of like Halloween specific kind of things. We started to get some more like harvesty kind of decorations, which I really, really like too. So it's gonna be a mix. It's always an interesting mix here at our household. And Miss Gigi is watching Coco in there, which is so fun. We typically watch Hocus Pocus, but it's way too old for her. But Coco, I feel like, is a really good kind of Halloween-y, but perfect for her age, and she loves this movie. But we might, in here, put on Hocus Pocus while we're decorating here, because I mean, I'm also drinking out of my mug from my fall collection. The links are below if you're interested in checking it out. But I was gonna make some tea, but I wasn't really feeling tea, so I made just like the calm magnesium drink, but I love it. Look at this little toy thing that her Uncle Mikey and Aunt Cher got her last year. If that doesn't get you in a Halloween mood, I don't know what would. Alrighty, we have got a crock pot meal, a going. This is one I actually talked about in the last vlog. I can link the recipe below. It's like a spicy chicken corn chowder. It's so good. Super easy. It's just funny that I talked about it in the last vlog and I'm finally making it now. All right, doing a quick little impromptu tour of our little bits of decor. We've got this here. We've had this runner a long time, and look at this. It perfectly covers this. This table is only like 2 years old, but I guess it's like whatever this top is, it's just easily chipped. So now we know that. So it's nice that it covers most of that, but it's just such a bummer. But anyway, but these are my new little babies. I love this little set of pumpkins. I got them at Meyer. A lot of these I'm not gonna be holding for you because I've gotten them over the years, or they were like hand-me-downs from family, you know. This guy usually goes outside, but he's just gonna live here because honestly, it blows over so easily in the wind, especially like in the fall, and it drove Tyler nuts going out there and fixing it. So we were just like, let's just let him live inside. I just got these little guys here. This, you may recall, used to be in the background of my videos. Like in the fall, I don't think I'm gonna do a different fall background. It looks like it's kind of lit up, but you can't really tell. But I got it on Amazon a couple years ago and it's so cute. We got some cute little pumpkin things. Here's our mantle here. Really simple. These were like Target dollar spot things. I have this bit of like fake leaf garland, but these little lights I got a year or two ago and they're just so cute and you can set them on a timer. So I think that's pretty with that. And then just some cutesy little, this is a new favorite area because we've had these like silver pumpkins we got on clearance some year and they're just so pretty. They were from Z Gallery and were like comically expensive, but we got them for like 90% off. And I really like them on top of this little thing with the lantern. This black and white plaid runner we have year round on the table, but it goes so well with this. I was like, I don't even feel like I need to move it. And then we've got some Dia de los Muertos stuff over there. All right, we've got a couple of these little, if you know Tyler, my husband's story about these pumpkins, if you know, you know. I'm not going to tell the whole story here, but there's 3 of them and there's one of them, these little cheap pumpkins. Basically, the long story short, we got super ripped off and what we were told we were buying for a ridiculous price was not this cheap little plastic pumpkin you can get at the Dollar Tree. And then I tend to put away like kid Halloween books or like Christmas books with the decoration, so then they're exciting to pull out at Halloween time. So we've got all kinds of little Halloween books we've collected over the past couple years, and I've just kind of got them in this little pumpkin thing so she can play with them. We've got our wreath and a little fall sign in the front door. I'm not going to show those, but that is nice. Those are some of my favorite things in the fall to have out. A little countdown to Halloween. I don't think those numbers are right because the countdown is really only supposed to go from 31 down and we're like way in the 50s. A little bit, some of those lights and stuff here too. That's pretty much it. You'll see little like a candy dish or a pumpkin here and there, but we definitely want to go to a pumpkin patch or two and get like real pumpkins to have like on the porch. I got some acrylic paint. Is it acrylic paint? Last year to be able to paint pumpkins and we didn't do it. So I'm hoping this year we can do that and put those around too. But I also would love to get, I saw on Michael's website that they have like leaf garlands, like fall leaves, but they're like way thicker. The ones I've had for like 8, 9, 10 years. If you go back to like 2013 when I was first making videos, I'm pretty sure around fall time, I had them in the background at my parents' house. Like I've had them forever and they're just like cheap ones. I don't know where I got them because I've never been able to find them again. Anyway, they have them for not crazy expensive for like way more lush, beautiful ones. So I'd like to go and look at those sometime. Oh my gosh, the lighting out here is so weird. Anyway, so I'm definitely thinking about going to a craft store like Michael's or Hobby Lobby or somewhere and kind of looking at some of those things. We obviously don't really need anymore. I mean, who needs decor for anything really in theory? But it's just fun. And we are both, like Tyler too, he loves holiday decorations and season decorations, and I do too. So it's just fun for both of us to do. We've enjoyed doing this even, you know, way before we had Gigi. We always do it. You guys hear how loud it is out here, the bugs? We went on a walk like an hour ago and it was so enjoyable, but there was a cicada. Like they're just dying all over the place. It's kind of gross. If you live somewhere that there's cicadas, you know, it's like, it like they're nowhere and then they're suddenly everywhere, but you can hear them. Anyway, I like kicked one accidentally. I was just walking, didn't see it. And I think it was like already almost dead. And when I kicked it, I was like, oh, what was that? So I looked down and it sure was, but it just started doing its like awful noise like at me. I'm like, sorry, did I wake you from your slumber? You're in the middle of the sidewalk. Anyway, but we are gonna have our dinner and watch some TV. We just started 9 Perfect Strangers. Whew. So I've read the book. It's by Leanne Moriarty, who wrote Big Little Lies. And I think the same creators that created Big Little Lies, which is so good, also created 9 Perfect Strangers. When I read the book, I felt like, and I'm not gonna, there will be no spoilers or anything, but the actual premise of the book is so interesting and all the different characters, it's all so interesting. So I would recommend the book and so far the show for that reason, but the ending, the last like 4th of the book, I was like, and it was just so, it seemed almost silly to me. And that really turned me off from even wanting to watch the series, but my friend was like, no, it's really good, like it's better than the book. So we're giving it a try, and we've only watched the first 2 episodes, and they were really good, really good. And they've already changed some of the stuff in the book. So if you're looking for like a 45-minute, hour-long drama, it's like the first, I don't know if it's a mini series or if it's going to be like seasons, because they're still coming out. I think it's on Hulu, and there's like maybe 6 or 7 episodes out now, something like that. So we're going to watch one of those while we eat our corn chowder. I just stole some bites of that, and it is so good. But I'm going to sign off here. I hope you liked our little fall decor. I know it wasn't like anything that spectacular. It's really not. It's amazing because I love watching, you know, fellow YouTubers that are just like good at this. Like they spend the time and the money and like really decorate. And we are just the people that we stick it in a tote, we pull it out, we put it up every year. It makes us happy. We maybe buy a thing or 2 new each year, and that's pretty much that. But thanks for coming along the past few days with me. I feel like it's been such a journey. We had a stray dog situation. We had fall decorations. We were out and about a bit. Like it's just been an interesting scenario, but thank you guys for watching. Thank you again, Thrive Market, for sponsoring a portion of this video. Again, if you want to sign up for Thrive Market right now, you can get 25% off your first order and a free gift by going to thrivemarket.com/Jessica Braun. I'll have that info down below. And other than that, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.